Hello, welcome to Beach View, our podcast about all sorts of things and stuff.
Yes, and today we're doing another album, this time the 2001 album, The Glow Part 2, by The Microphones.
Yeah, and we also have a guest with us. Guess who's back?
Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Brenna's
Brenna's
back.
back.
This last time.
Hey guys, it's your girl Brenna. Back again
Sugar.
with something new this time. Wow.
Yeah.
Is this like my first time on the podcast not Taylor Swift related?
Yes.
I think
I
so.
know
Yeah.
it took years.
Wow. Like we purposely planned this. So
Yeah, so I wanted, well, initially the plan was after the Tortured Poets Department came out, I was like, since y'all made me listen to hour-longs of album, plural, I was gonna make you listen to an hour-long album, but then Taylor Swift released another album in between the times we could record.
Sucker.
So,
She kept
it ended
doing it,
up
man.
not happening, but we're doing it anyways.
Yeah. We did it. Alright guys,
Yeah.
so the microphones.
Shout out to the microphones, homies.
Shout out.
Hope you guys are listening.
I
2001.
think it's just one guy, but
Shout out to your boy. So, what do we think, guys?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I had to listen to this split up. I couldn't do it all in one sitting because
Same.
it's cheating.
I
Cheating.
couldn't, Bryce. I needed a break.
Yes.
I listened to all of the Tortured Poets Department.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so good.
Well,
at
actually,
it.
side 1 and side 2 separately, but still, that's an hour worth of album in one sitting, and you're like, oh, I had to break
I
it
just
up.
broke them to two
Well,
parts.
okay. I started listening last night, and then I got really sleepy, which is like every time I try to listen to an album. So then I listened to the rest this morning.
Oh, so you were unprepared to host your podcast. Got it.
Well, no, I purposely listened to it like very close to the
No, that's
podcast
smart.
recording because I forget. Like I forget everything. So I take notes.
I should have done
Yeah.
that as well because I listened to the first half of this on my drive back to Charleston. So that was on Tuesday, and then I listened to the rest of it this morning.
Okay.
How did you not listen to the whole album on a drive?
Because I was driving, Bryce,
You just need a break.
and that was not in the car interstate music. Okay, I think we can all agree on that. I would not
Yeah.
categorize this album
Yeah.
as
It's not the right
I don't-
energy.
What is
No.
interstate music?
not
It
that.
depends on the mood, honestly. It's something that's not going to make me sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Something I want to sing along to. So
Or
it
it's
keeps
gonna
me
pump me
awake.
up,
You can sing along
or make
to
me
this.
cry and sad. I mean, this album was kind of sad.
You can cry and be sad to this.
You can,
Yeah, you
but
definitely can.
honestly, Jen, I feel like your tism acted up on some of these songs because
Oh, it did a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. I'll let you
Good.
know when.
I thought.
Yeah,
of you.
no, I knew that was going to be a problem, Chief. Like, this is,
He's
so
like,
this album is indie folk, and it has some noise elements to it.
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit
Yeah.
of experimentation there.
I will
Yeah.
say, I did enjoy that banjo.
Yes! Wait, I had to look it up because I was like, wait, it's not a fiddle. I could not think of the word banjo. Like, I could picture it. I'm like, like it's heavy in Judah and the Lion. Like, what is that freaking instrument? And then I'm like, banjo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a little slow.
See, I didn't realize what year it was released until about halfway through listening, and I was like, oh, this is a 2001 album. I was like, oh, okay. Let me change my perspective a little bit.
Yeah.
Why would that change anything?
I don't know, because when I hear the music, I like to think of the time period too.
I do too, because I'm like, oh, this is very like if I'm listening to a 90s.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, very 90s. You know what I mean?
It was 2001 vibes, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, this is very much, I think, part and parcel of the indie scene at the time. Like, there are a lot of instruments in this.
Yeah.
I think that was my complaint of kind of just overall. Like, I liked some of it, but then it would be like too much going on at once that I was kind of like, I don't know what to hear or listen to. I can't focus. So I felt like that ADHD kid going, dog, banjo, strum. What is that? What is this noise? Wait, it changed. Oh my God, tempo. Like, it was, what is he saying? It was a lot.
Or there were a couple songs that had just like quiet parts,
Yeah.
and I was like, what are we doing?
I was like, hello.
What is this? Yeah. I was like, is the song still playing?
Yep.
So it's interesting for sure.
Yeah, so this is definitely one of my favorite albums of all time.
Oh, all
It's
time.
become sort of a classic in the indie scene.
Wait, really? This is one of your favorite albums of all time?
Yeah, that's why he wanted
Yeah,
us
definitely.
to listen.
Oh, Bryce.
What? You guys don't have to be weird about it.
What an
Yeah,
interesting
we're gonna
choice.
make it weird.
Fine. Why would this be your favorite album all the time? It sucks. Do you want me to say that instead?
Ah! Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay. I didn't think it sucked. Would I add these to any playlist? No.
I would, but
You would, but maybe one or two. One or
Yeah.
two I'd add to like an indie playlist.
there's some chill low key in this.
Yeah,
It
there's
didn't
some chill
suck, but I would honestly like them to redo it now and go back. And I would kind of want to see like what they would change about the album.
Fun fact, that happened.
Oh.
Oh,
Actually, is this? Yeah, I think this is from 2007. I don't know when it's from, but
Oh.
there is like a alternate version of this. It's it just like has a bunch of like remixes, I guess you'd call them.
Ooh, I love a remix.
it's the remix. Pew pew. It's the remix. Pew pew.
And a few new songs on there.
Oh.
I haven't listened to that one, but
Well, you better get on it.
I've not listened to a lot of the Microphones discography, mostly just this album.
Why?
Ooh.
Well,
Just haven't gotten around to it.
I think
Well.
you're missing out. I mean, you have to wait another 25 years.
Yeah.
And the Microphones / Phil Elvirum, who's the guy.
Is that how you
or
say his
Elverum?
name?
I don't know how to pronounce that, but
Wait, so
yeah,
is
he's very prolific artist.
this a band or one guy?
I think it's one guy, and he uses the name The Microphones.
Oh, but I thought on the Spotify it had two pictures or two people in the picture.
It did,
I don't
but
know. I mean, there
I
are
don't know who that
multiple
was.
like people on this album. I don't know, if they're part of the band or not.
yeah, when you read like about the band, it was only about the one guy. So I don't know who that other person was.
Well,
So, shall we get into the songs?
yeah. I got my notes
Alright.
ready.
Got my notes ready. Okay. First song, I Want Wind to Blow. Okay, let me start by saying this. Like, right off the bat, it's like, you know how, like, that bilateral, like, audio is trending or
Yeah.
has been trending for a while. So, like, it's like that. And, like, I liked it, but I didn't like it.
What?
It's
I don't know what you're saying here.
It sounds
Me don't
like
speak that
okay,
language.
It sounded like chaotic to me, but then it did kind of like quiet my brain. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like bilateral audio is supposed to like quiet your mind, and it
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
did. It worked.
Yeah, I could see that. I wrote down, too much going on.
Yeah, like it had some interesting sound effects. But I don't love how like I spent the whole song trying to figure out like what those sound effects were.
This one doesn't have like that much to me till the end. I don't like.
It had some like kind of like there was some interesting sound there. I didn't know what it was. And I kept trying to figure out like what is that?
Yeah.
It's maybe like a washboard or something. I
It
don't
was
know.
something. It wasn't like an instrument. It was more like a
Yeah.
you know, some kind of sound.
Yeah. I think it was either this song or I can't remember which song it was because, of course, I didn't write it down. But I had to like skip through part of it because I was like, I can't take these noises.
Yeah. But again, it like quieted my mind. Yeah, I was just like it was chaotic, but it also made me like kind of relax. Like which is very weird.
Well,
Yeah,
So-
I mean, this is kind of like this has a little bit of chill low key. It's mostly
Yeah.
just the acoustic guitar with some like background accompaniment, but the acoustic
Yeah.
guitar is like the lead of it.
yeah.
It felt like a really long song.
Yeah, it is. It's 5.5
I know, I
minutes.
was like, oh my
and it has like
gosh.
that entire like outro section that's just
Yeah.
that like second melody coming in that it repeats.
Right.
Yeah. Microphone, dude, the microphones don't like to use their microphone for their singing in this album.
Yeah. Vocals were
Yeah,
low.
that's kind of.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like instrumental tracks or long sections without any vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I kept thinking? Back in the day, if I had to buy those on iTunes, like by individual songs, and I had to pay money for the instrumentals, I would have been so pissed. I would have been like, what? That did happen to me one time. with
Aw.
a Neighborhood album. It was just a moment of silence, and it was just silence.
Oh my gosh, I'd be so mad.
I was like, dude.
I mean, luckily we can stream now.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have bought this all as one package on a CD.
That is also true.
True. Very true.
I'd have been like, my CD player's broken.
Yeah. I'd be like, what? Is it skipping? What's
Yeah.
happening?
This isn't even that experimental, and you're all like, I don't get it.
Well,
No, it's not
There's
that.
too much noise.
No, I
we
just,
don't get it.
it's not that. I
She's
just
a
have
little chaotic.
opinions.
But, like, this is mostly, like, straight down the line folk. Like, you know, it's like there's a little bit of noise in this song, but it's mostly on, like, the distortion on, like, the
I
drums,
thought I
and
liked
I think that's
folk,
the
and
guitar.
then, I don't know now.
No, there's a difference. Like, I have a difference in my head that's like, folk is more like, this is different from folk to me. Like, this is more
Yeah.
like you said, there's a lot of, like, distortion and, like, it's more experimental folk to me, I guess.
Experimental.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is, like, what a lot of indie folk sounded like at the time. To
Yeah, yeah.
Like, understand
I
it.
got you. That's true.
Especially because, you know, that like indie was really big into a bunch of instruments, like just throwing
Yes.
everything in
Yeah.
a track during this period. And
Which
this
I
is
don't
a
Let's
lot.
put
mind.
everything in there. Put it all.
Yeah. I
Sometimes
don't mind,
less
but
is
I
more.
prefer, I prefer a little bit less. But this was an interesting one because, like I said, I liked it, but then I didn't like it like at the same time. So I was just like divided. But anyway, good intro.
This is probably my favorite track on the album. I mean, it's
Oh.
close with a
Really?
few others, but I just really like that outro bit where it like that melody's
Just
really
keeps
good,
going.
and it keeps repeating it, and then it like adds in the like layering and the like it takes a little bit of a pause for a second, and then comes back in with the like distortion on the. I think that's the drums that has the distortion that like really picks it up. It's a really cool effect to me.
Well then,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We love the cool effects.
Next.
Okay, next, The Glow Part 2.
Title track.
Yeah, so the end kind of sounds like a hymn with like organ music.
Yeah. I liked the end of the instrumental part. That was really pretty.
But I'm not loving this one. It sounds like dissonant and kind of depressing. Like there's no hope in the song whatsoever.
It's hopeless, which, you know, usually I like a
Hopeless.
hopeless song, but I didn't like the way, like, the voice, like the singing voice. There were certain parts I didn't like how he chose to, like, sing the song.
Yeah, this one he does put a little bit of strain on his vocals, which happens a few
Yes.
times on this album.
It does.
So actually, like, kind of quite a range of vocal performance on this album, which I like, but apparently you don't.
No, I didn't love, like, I noticed in a couple, like, as soon as the vocals start, it's like a little weird.
Yeah.
What you said, like a strain, and I didn't love that sound.
Because I think he has a pretty voice,
Yeah.
but I did not like in the song. I was like, yeah, no, this is not. But I felt
Yeah.
like it was redeemed later on in the other songs.
Yeah, I'll say that too, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is definitely where the noise comes in, especially because the previous song ends abruptly, and this one just, like, comes
Yeah.
in with that distorted guitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sounds like a kid was playing with all these things, and they were just recording the kid. And it was like, yeah, let's throw it in
That
here.
sounds way different than this.
I mean, like a sophisticated kid, though. You know, like like-
sophisticated.
think like Brie. You know, when she
This
was
is
little,
very intentional.
when she was little, she made all kinds of noises intentionally.
Yeah. Okay.
Just don't appreciate noise music.
You're
yeah,
right.
it's a
just
little
not my
annoying.
cup
It's a
of
little.
tea.
It's like the dissonant sound to me. Like it just
Yeah.
to me, it didn't go. Like it sounded like wrong.
Oh, see, no, I love that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. My little brain was not processing.
Yeah, see? Like that
Yeah.
or the misophonia where you're like,
Yeah.
noise.
I know. I'm like, chaos. Yeah. Some of this I was like that, and then some of it I was like, okay, I like this chaos. So
Yeah.
it just depends.
It really did.
But yeah. All right. Anything else on the Glow Part 2?
Now let's go on to
No.
the next track.
Okay. The Moon. Vocals are very low here, but
Yeah.
I like the music in this one. It's another like pretty depressing song, but it was like about how he felt like alone and regretful.
Yeah, a lot of this album's about that. Although,
Yeah.
not really one I pay attention to the lyrics. But
No,
Oh,
you don't.
On this album.
I did.
You know we do though.
I always pay attention to lyrics.
I wrote down vibing, then it took a turn and I liked it. Like, I feel like how it started. I will say, I do like the creativity in this album of, I feel like the song will be one vibe and then bam, changes the vibe of it. But my only complaint was the instrumental was too loud and I couldn't hear the lyrics and I wanted to hear the lyrics more.
Yeah, a lot of this album's like that.
Yeah.
Like intentionally mixing the
Right.
vocals low in the mix, like, which I like that. And that's I feel like a lot of indie music from this era did that.
Yeah. Well, even I was thinking on a song later in the album, like it kind of reminded me, there's some like, I guess you would call it new metal now, that used to do like kind of lower vocals over this like loud sound. So it kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Yeah. From like the 90s, 2000s. But anyways, yeah. I didn't mind it, but it was very depressing.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of songs on this album can hit that tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a depressing that like had me in my feelings. It was more of like, oh, that's depressing. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, okay.
it's different.
Yeah,
I don't know. It wasn't like a breakup album. It was more like a, like, I don't know, give this guy a hug.
Give this guy a hug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's also horns on this song, so
There's
you know.
horns. Yes. I noticed
Another
that on a couple.
instruments, another set of instruments added in there.
Add it to the list. I want to see like the list of instruments on every one of these.
Yeah,
songs.
for real. I should have done that.
Yeah, you can do that. They released like the stems later on, but it lists like all the instruments.
Oh,
What's that mean?
I should have looked at that.
Stem?
Stems is the term for the different instruments at a digital audio workstation. It'll be like
Oh.
basically the isolated, just the guitar or
Oh.
just this part of that.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Coolio.
All right. Okay. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we on the Headless Horseman now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's more acoustic, got the low vocals, it's a quieter song.
But the voice sounds
It's not
good.
bad.
I said pretty voice.
Yeah.
This is when
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I like the way he's singing.
Yeah. Interesting lyrics too, I thought. I liked it.
Yeah, this is just an acoustic guitar and vocals, so
Yeah.
soft acoustic.
This is
song,
more
and-
folksy sounding
Yes.
to me, you know what I mean?
And I love the
Acoustic,
title.
vocals. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like structurally this is a good place to put this on the album, and I think this album is really good at this. Is like varying like what sort of songs come in what place. Like there'll be like some big noise part, like songs or parts in a song, and then it'll sort of like mellow out. So like after the Glow Part 2 and the Moon, which are kind of like higher energy songs, more noise, it comes in with this softer
Quieter.
acoustic song.
I could agree with
Yeah.
that.
I like that. They did do a good job of that. Or he did a good job of that. Whoever did a good job of that.
Very insightful.
Yes.
Also, something that's all over this album that's really present in this song is the like guitar playing. There's a lot of like buzzing and a lot of just like
Yes.
the way it's
Yeah.
recorded. You can hear a lot of the like physicality of the instrument,
Mm-hmm.
which I really like, and I think that's really good for like both like sort of halves of this album, where it has that sort of raw, folksy like sound, but it also adds a little bit to the noise aspect.
I read that on like, I don't know if it's more than one, but on one of the songs, like he, was doing some experimenting. He like plugged the guitar into the microphone feed and then like out of the headphone jack into whatever. I don't know. I was getting confused. But he did some like interesting, I guess, feed-ins to get the noise that he was hoping for. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. Like it's
That's
definitely,
cool.
as you said, Berna, like the creativity in this is really cool. I think love a good experiment.
Yeah.
Agree.
Also, yeah, like you said, the lyrics, it's a breakup song. It's an interesting imagery for a breakup song. It's like
It is.
turning
Yeah.
into the Headless Horseman after a breakup.
I feel like I want to dive, like, I feel like I'd have to listen to the album again to, like, dive deeper into some of the lyrics, you know?
Yeah. I noted like the imagery in a lot of these songs.
Me too.
So I do think like his lyrics are pretty creative too. Like,
Yeah.
really paints a picture, even though
Yeah.
it's usually depressing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Next, my roots are strong and deep. I like the music in this one. It's a little bit less depressing of a song.
Yep. Chill vibes again.
Chill vibes, yeah. They had that bilateral audio again. And that definitely, like I said, kind of helps quiet my brain. But I also, in the last section, like, noted the tree puns. Did
Yes.
y'all note that?
I wrote
I thought
down
that was funny.
one line I wrote down was, I wish you could sprout, but you can't stick your neck out.
Yeah.
I really liked that. Like, some of these lyrics just kind of scratch my brain in the best way.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I think he's a good lyricist, but again, like, to me, the point of this album is sort of the mood it evokes. It's
Yeah.
a very good, like, mood piece that I don't really
Definitely.
pay as much attention to the lyrics.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was clever. I was like, oh, I like this.
Yeah, I did like this song.
Yeah. Same.
This one's interesting. I would call this like a soft piano ballad, but like there's quite a bit of like noise and distortion on
Yeah.
the instruments, so it's kind of hard for me to call it soft, but it's still that sort of like softer tone.
Yeah.
I like that. It feels both the distortion and the dissonance along with that being kind of like a mellower piano track.
Yeah. I think that's why I liked it. It's a little bit like, I don't know, I just really like the music in this one.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Next, instrumental.
Yes.
It's pretty instrumental. Nice use of the banjo.
I liked it, and I like the change in the kind of like, I feel like this, once again, it changes the vibe and the sound around like the 1 minute mark on this one. But I did write, I was like, so what was the point of the instrumental? And then I realized, okay, later on, like that was just a theme, like we were talking about earlier in the album.
I don't know that there's a banjo on this album. I'm not seeing one.
Yes, there's definitely
There is a banjo. I didn't
It's
write it
sure
for
a
this
banjo.
one, but I did write it down for another song.
Yeah.
They're not, it's not listed unless this isn't all the tracks, but I think it is.
There's definitely a banjo.
Yeah, I know a banjo
Or
when I
maybe
hear
it's-
it.
Is it a different, like, is it a guitar and it just sounds like a banjo? Like, what is it?
Yeah, I think it's just a guitar that's like just however he did it up. It sounds really close to a banjo.
Well, I thought
but,
it was a
like,
banjo
Me
straight
too.
up.
I'm not seeing any banjo listed on the stems, so
Okay. Well, good use of the guitar or whatever the heck it was.
yeah, I mean it's possible, but yeah, I'm not
Talent.
seeing it. Yeah, that's definitely interesting though to make the one instrument sound like the other. It's a neat
Yeah.
effect.
Anyway, I thought so too. I mean, I really thought it was a banjo, so. And I love me a good banjo, y'all.
Me too. I used to be obsessed with banjos when I was little.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like these instrumental interludes. They're neat.
Yeah. I thought they were pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next, The Mansion.
I-
Long intro.
Loved the lyrics on this one.
You love the lyrics. Okay. I did note, like, I like some of the imagery. Like, he says there's a wall between the treasure and the shovel, like something like, I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, I don't love it, but I think it was a little creepy. Like, the vocals were a little monotone to me.
Yeah,
in this
they
one.
are. It's a flat
Yeah,
delivery.
so-
Yeah.
Yes,
I like
it was a
that,
little
though.
bit creepy.
You say everything's creepy.
No. And then, like, at the end, there's, like, just a little bit of background noise there. I didn't really love that.
Oh, see, I don't like that. I mean, that's also in a lot of places on this album. That's just sort of the
That's
thing
my
with it.
misophonia. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
chaos.
I like this one. I literally wrote down sad boy song.
Definitely sad boy song, yes. But the imagery is top notch, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did think it was a little creepy. I didn't dislike the song, but I didn't love it either.
Oh, no, I like this one.
Yeah.
I liked the lyrics a lot. I mean, there were some lyrics that did kind of were like, but I did not. It made me feel, because the imagery to me is just, I was like, oh. But it definitely is a sad song. There's no end, there's no glory. There's a slower sounding story. Like,
Tear.
there's no fingers in my hair.
Yeah, sad, man.
No morning, no crack of dawn. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just over.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Womp, womp, womp.
All right. Anything else about the mansion?
Nope. Next.
All right. Something in parentheses.
Yes.
This sounds like a movie score, wouldn't you say?
I will say the beginning of the song did sound like it could be used in a crime documentary.
Yes. Because it's got that creepiness to it.
Yeah, like the airiness of it.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Like the sound behind, like background soundtrack.
Yeah.
A movie.
I was kind of like, what is this again?
Yeah, so something one, the next one, this is kind of more like white noise to me, but also creepy because it has like, it's like an old printer noise. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that whirring, the little mechanical bit.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? The cat was intrigued, I have to say. I think the cat liked this song.
Which cat?
Cat du jour.
Oh, maybe this is Cat du Jour's
I
music.
think it was. She was like, what is this?
One time I was listening to one of the songs on this album while Lily was sitting on me, and she got up because she didn't like it.
Yeah, there was another one that Cat du jour's like ears went back, and I was like, oh. The other one you looked intrigued. This one you're like, no. Yeah. Interesting. I like the instrumentals though. But this one definitely has a creepy vibe.
Also, I think this is the first song that has a foghorn on it, which recurs multiple times throughout this album. It's like this sort of background foghorn.
Yeah.
It's like faint, with like some of the background noise, which I think gives this album a really good sense of place, which is
Oh,
interesting
that
for an
is
album. Like it
interesting.
makes it feel like it's sort of by the coast, but not like by the water.
Yeah. Especially with all the imagery, like in the lyrics, and it's like, I don't know, you
Yeah.
could just picture like a foggy shoreline or something, you know?
Yeah, which I think, it's just a really neat thing to put on your album, to like really set it somewhere musically.
I agree. Wholeheartedly agree.
Ditto.
Okay. Next, I'll Not Contain You, again with the banjo and piano.
I think this is a
Kinda
guitar.
gross.
Let me play that banjo.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
a little
through
gross.
rotten skin,
Rotten
I'll
skin,
leave my
I'll leave
coffin.
my coffin. Yes.
I wrote that down.
I did too, but the instrumentation is pretty.
Yeah, I really liked the drums in this one. I think it was the drums, right? When it was like bong, bong, bong,
Sure. I like the piano.
And the imagery, of course.
Yeah. It's got a nice creepy quality.
I like there's a lot of doubling on this, where like multiple guitars being played, or there's like a chorus effect on the vocals. I think that's really
Yeah.
neat.
It is neat.
I love it.
Yeah. I mean, besides the fact of it being gross, I thought it was a nice song.
Yeah, I will say, I do like a lot of the titles of these songs
Yes.
on this album. I don't know why. I do like the image, like, I just like the word
It
and
tells
the
a
verbiage.
story. Yeah. I think
It does.
I like it too. I noted that as well. All right. Moving on.
Yep. Next.
The Gleam Part 2. I like this one. Okay, so I noted this from the little info thing on Spotify. The song's lyrics delve into themes of perception and insight with lines like, I know you've seen the billowy black and you have been blinded by the gleam and then your sight came back. These suggest a journey through darkness and enlightenment, reflecting the album's introspective nature. I noted that because I was like, yes, I like how deep this goes. And I like those lyrics that they called out as well. So anyway, I just wanted to read that because it was like, yeah, that's spot on with how I felt as well.
Yeah, I loved the beginning sounds and the instrumental in this. The lyrics I liked as well.
This might be my favorite.
Really? I could see that. I saw your future in my sleep.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
it's kind of cool.
Really good sense of rhythm.
Yeah.
Like how it just starts up from the beginning. Again, good use of structuring for it to just come in, and it's this very plotting, steady rhythm. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there's steel drums in this, which is very, another instrument to add in the mix. But
Ooh.
very neat use
I
of
love a good
steel drums.
drum. Yeah, for sure. I didn't catch that, but I do like steel drum.
I didn't catch that either.
Yeah,
I'll have to go back and listen to
you
that.
could mistake it for a piano, but yes, it is a steel drum.
Very interesting. All right, we give this one a thumbs up.
Yep.
Okay, next we have Map This one has a lot of distortion type sounds.
Yes.
Like, it sounds a little chaotic to me.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not like this one.
However, I will say I like when it breaks away toward the end to like more clear sounds of instruments. And I like the beat to it.
Yeah, this has a guest vocalist on it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know this either.
Yeah. Also, like again, another one of where the like it's some of the vocals on this are mixed really low.
Yeah.
And I like the delivery on this. It feels almost like taunting, to me at least.
Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of these songs feel haunting.
Yeah.
And I like the name of the song too, Map. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I'll give credits for the name, but I didn't like this one.
Yeah, no, I like this song. It's neat. It's a long song, though, definitely.
Yeah.
It is.
Some of them were. And then some were really short.
Yeah.
A very, like, I feel like the second part of it was shorter.
Yeah, no,
Of this album,
most of the songs
like, very
in
short
that
lyrics.
second half are like from this point on, basically, it's a lot of like really short,
Yeah.
more folksy songs than some of the first part of this album, including this song, are these like long multi-section songs.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. You'll Be in the Air.
Yes.
I love how clear his voice was in this song, and I wish that in some of the other songs his voice was clearer because I liked it.
Well, I wrote down the vocals sound slightly creepy to me.
But at least you could
They're
hear him.
strained
Yeah, you could hear 'em.
vocals.
Yeah, it just gave a creepy quality, but I like the imagery in the lyrics as well, and I like the instrumentation on this one. I like how he says like you'll be able to feel your might, and I guess like it kind of feels a little more upbeat than the other songs, some of the other songs. So I liked it.
This also has brief steel drums in it, so
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, no, I like this song. Like again, the rest of these mostly are a bit shorter, a bit more normal songs, for lack of a better word. They're not going for these like just instrumental things mostly, or like these long like multi-section songs.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, neat song.
Okay, next, I Want to Be Cold. Like, who
Always
wants to
saying
be
this.
cold? I was getting into metal here, huh?
You
like,
think?
Yeah, like I feel like it's like tear everything down type of song. Like a lot of distortion.
Yeah, it is that
He says,
distorted
Yes.
guitar.
Yeah. Like I want to be buried in the snow.
Yep.
Ooh.
I wrote down, it sounds like an angsty teen made this in the garage. Like, that's the vibe it gave,
That's
but I
the
mean that in a
vibe.
compliment.
Yeah. It's definitely like, let it out.
Yeah, there is angst in this, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
the distorted guitar, so a lot of distortion in this.
Like, I just imagine an angsty teen in his parents' garage, angry at the world, angry at his parents, and then they came up with this whole thing.
Yeah.
And we're like,
was
this is
right
fire.
into like 2001, like,
Yeah.
yeah, burn the world down type of song.
It does mellow out a little bit towards the end, where it's
Yeah, it
mostly
does.
the guitar.
Yeah.
But also, I think this song has maybe my favorite lyrics on the whole album. I hope your flames don't grow. I want to be buried in snow. I hope your flames don't grow. I just want to be cold.
Yeah. It's
That was kind of
interesting.
depressing, though.
Yeah. It's a little
I just want to be
depressing.
cold. Like, why? Why? Who made you dead inside, homie? Or maybe you just want to feel something, and coldness is a bitter feeling.
You'll have really bad reactions to angst. You're like, meh, this is teenagers. This is like 2000s new metal.
It is 2000 new metal. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, definitely 2001. Like,
Yeah, 2001 angst. What a
just wanna
time.
Scream,
I was like
let
one.
it out.
I mean, there's a lot of this in like the metal, new metal stuff, the emo at the time. A lot of indie rock sounds kind of like this in the late 90s, early 2000s.
I saw a like meme or something once that was like, no, we didn't go to therapists in like the early 2000s. We had like, I don't know, I forgot what it said, but basically like we had all this angsty music and we let it all of our emotions out. I was like, haha, that's one of these.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what this guy did.
Well, I hope he got his closure.
I mean, one of his later albums is about his wife dying, so
Oh,
Oh
no,
my gosh,
I am not
no.
listening to that. No.
we listened to
Absolutely
one of the
not.
songs
No,
from
I
it,
refuse.
So
I know.
early on
I
this
was gonna say
podcast.
I'm pretty sure we did listen to some of these. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if we've listened to any of these songs on the podcast, but the microphones / Phil
Yeah, not
Elverum has
these. The
come up before.
microphones. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other
Nope.
album. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, next. I am bored. I like the music here. It's kind of cool. I don't mind the lyrics. Like I didn't, I'm like, whatever. But I just want to say, like, I get bored too, bro. It's a short song.
Yeah.
I like it.
I liked how he says, I am bored in the song short. So it's like, did you
Yeah.
get bored and stop the song?
Yeah.
There was one instrument on here though, guys, I did not like. I couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was, but I just did not like it. It like kind of ruined the song for me.
Oh, okay.
Which ones it sound like? It's probably the guitar, if I had to guess.
Maybe one of them. I couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was, but I was like, I don't like that sound.
It looks like it's just guitar, pianos, and drums, plus vocals on this song. But
So maybe it's one of the guitars.
Like just, a little distorted sounding. I don't know.
yeah, this song sounds the most like a normal indie rock song to me of the era.
Yeah.
Especially with like the distorted guitar that like comes in after a little like piano intro.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe like a Mitski song. There are Mitski songs that sound kind of like this.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Hey.
Yeah. I like this one. Nice and short.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have I Felt My Size. So
What?
this started
What's
off...
funny about that?
I just love that the title was I Felt My Size, and I literally laughed out loud when he said, I am small.
Yes. Okay. This started off chill, and then it like amped up into some wacky sounds. But
Yeah.
the poor little guy is small and feeling some kind of way about it.
Maybe he has small man syndrome.
Feeling
Just
small.
kidding. This was another one I did not like I did not like the way he sung this one.
Really? Huh.
No.
See, I really like the vocal melody in this one.
Oh.
No, I did not like it. But I did like how he said, like, my front was warm. I don't know why, but that line, I liked how he did that one. But I did just feel like I felt just disconnected. That was my reaction to the song. Like, I just felt a disconnect. And then it took a turn, and it had that weird, like, groovy sci-fi sound in a way. And then it went back to, like, sad boy song. So I just felt like I had whiplash, which I kind of felt like that in this album, honestly.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a chill song, but and then it got into all the
Yeah,
chaos,
a little bit of
and
chaos.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it was, like, groovy sci-fi bebop.
Yeah, I don't know. That feels like the pickup. Like, there are definitely, like, the indie folk songs that are like this kind of a slower acoustic start, and then they really pick up. They're usually not as noisy and chaotic as this. It's like where you would put a horn section and, like, backup vocals, but instead it's all a bunch of instruments and noise on this song.
Just noise.
But no, I really like the song. Also, backup vocals again on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't love the backup vocals, like the
Oh,
sound
really?
of
I
it.
like them.
Yeah.
I wasn't a biggest fan of it either. I don't know. Maybe less is more for me sometimes. Like, I love when artists get creative. I love their little niches and what they put in it, but I feel like sometimes, and maybe that's his niche, being chaotic in the songs, but
Yeah, it's noise. It's
Chaos.
neat. I like noise.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Noise sounds good. Okay.
It does.
Instrumental 2. Okay, this again sounds like a movie score. Not bad.
yeah.
But it does have some clicky sounds that I don't love.
Oh, okay. See that you always pick up on stuff I don't even
Yeah.
doesn't even
Oh,
register
yeah.
to me.
I zero
knew
in
you
on
wouldn't
it,
like
and
the
then it's like
clicky
all
one.
I can hear. Yeah.
Which is weird because some of the stuff on this, like some of the distorted stuff on these prior tracks, didn't bother you. So
No, it's very weird. Like sometimes, like I said, the chaos like quiets my brain, and then other times I pick up on these like little sounds where
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, stop. But I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I just didn't love the clicky sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it sounds like a cool soundtrack. Yeah.
Also, technically, this one has vocals at the end.
Oh,
so
it
you
does.
know,
Oh, forgot about that.
whether or not that counts
I
as
did
an
too.
instrumental is
Well, it's mostly instrumental until.
yes,
We'll
yeah.
tell the microphones that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next, I Felt Your Shape. I like this one. It had a nice flow. This one was recorded all in stereo. I don't really know exactly what that means, but you can kind of hear, some cool effects, I guess. Kind of deep as well. I like how he says, I could have sworn I wasn't alone.
Yeah, definitely sad lyrics. Good lyrics, though, I think.
Yeah.
Good lyrics. I like this one.
It's once again sad. That's partly why I had to break it up too,
Yeah.
I'm sure you felt that way, Bryce, when you were listening to Tortured Poets. Like the first half of it was just lots of sadness.
I don't know. This is sad in a way that doesn't, bother me. There's some, sad albums where I have a hard time listening to them.
Yeah, it's too sad.
This one was hard. That's why I had to break it up, because I was like, it's so just
a
sad.
little depressing. Yeah, but I like the depth of it. I really I felt your shape. I don't know. I just think it's a really deep song.
It was depressing to think about it, though. It's
yes, it is depressing.
He thinking of the shape of his lover's past?
But I do like it.
Yeah, this is also another just acoustic guitar and vocals.
Yeah, I think I kind of am flocking to those.
So, which, good placement for that, too. So, it's a very straight up and down sound, mellower because of it, in between, the sort of instrumental interlude and the next one, which is very chaotic.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I like this song. Good emotions, good lyrics.
Agree.
Really good guitar piece, I think, too.
Yeah.
I like the composition for the guitar.
Definitely. All right. Samurai Sword. This is heavy metal, y'all.
I don't know about that, but it is very noisy, very distorted.
I laughed out loud again when he says, I've got a samurai sword meant for you, polar bear. I was like, polar bear?
Yeah, these lyrics are
and
goofy.
Then randomly, there's someone named Phil. I was like, who is Phil?
The guy.
Yeah,
That's
Phil.
the guy singing.
Phil. I was like, okay, Phil made an appearance.
His name is
I
Phil.
was like, okay. Yeah, but so if Phil's the guy that's singing, why does he mention himself?
He's talking to himself in the third
lyrics.
person. It happens.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of interesting, but I also like how you can barely hear them with this type of music. This is the one that I was like, this feels like other kind of metal songs that that I've heard in the past, where it's loud music and very low vocals. I don't know, I like that.
Yeah. Apparently the distortion on this is all guitars. It's really hard to tell that that's a guitar sometimes.
No, you can't even tell. Yeah.
Yeah, also the drums are really loud and chaotic. It's either a lot of cymbals or the drums are also overdriven, distorted, which is neat.
It is cool. I liked it.
No, I really like all the noise in this.
Yeah.
And I like how the vocals are quiet, plus interesting delivery. I don't know quite how to describe it, but it's a very interesting tone to hit that I don't think is quite hit anywhere else on this album.
I agree. This is on its own in that aspect. But I like it.
Also, a quiet background noise outro with the foghorns again. So.
Yeah, the foghorns.
The fog chords.
I like this.
Yeah, I like the title of this one.
Yeah, I do too. It's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. But it wasn't.
It.
I didn't love it either, though.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. Okay, the last song, My Warm Blood. Evocative, right? I like another one with the imagery. It's dark, the sun went down, the power's still out, it's cold, my blood barely flows. It's
depressing
sad,
again.
Yeah.
But I think that's my favorite thing about this album is the imagery.
Yes. This is the longest song, but
yeah.
I think I hear a banjo again, but as you said, it's probably just a guitar.
Yeah.
So this is mostly the actual song part of this is fairly short, and then the rest of it's just like a noise outro, like a background ambient noise.
Quiet. Yeah. Which I was like, I had to check, I had to look at again, because I'm like, is it still on? You could hear a little bit.
No, that was me. That's why I had to stop listening to it on my car ride, this album, because of how there's so many moments like that throughout the album where I was like, okay, did I hit a dead zone? Hello? And then I realized it was just the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, but the ending of the song starts playing "I Want Wind to Blow" faintly in the background, the guitar from it.
No.
No, I did not
Yeah,
notice that.
So that's kind of neat.
Now I need to go back and pay
Yeah.
attention.
That's cool. I like how it goes back around.
That's the kind of thing, though, like, I feel like I wasn't able to pick up on so many things because it just felt, like, chaotic sometimes.
Yes, I agree. But like you said, I think the lyrics, like the imagery for me was the best part of it. Like, again, like this song, it's very deep. Like, and I love that. It's depressing. Like, I feel like poor little man's all alone. But, you know, I think it's deep.
Nah, I like the chaos of this song, this album. It's a good album.
I would say it's a good album. It's not my super favorite genre, I guess I would say. But I like the creativity.
Yeah.
I appreciate the depth of the lyrics. Like, I like how the vocals are kind of low. Some of it, like I said, some of the songs are chaotic, but it kind of like, you know, hit my brain in the right way. Other ones, Misophonia is acting up, you know? But I thought it was good. Would I listen to it again all in one sitting? No.
I'm not gonna lie, this album wasn't my cup of tea, but I can appreciate what they did here in the sense of artistic style,
Yeah.
especially in relation to the indie folk. Like, I do like indie folk, but this wasn't my range of indie folk I think I listened to.
Same. Yeah. But I can see why you would like it.
Yeah, I really like noise in music. And this is like
Yeah.
a really good example.
Yeah, well, if you love noise, this album's for you. If you're like,
For real,
yeah, I
for real,
love
for
it.
real.
If you hate noise, this album's
Yes.
not for you.
But also, I think even without that, it's just some really good, like, indie folk stuff. Some, like, mellow stuff, sometimes more, like, emotional
Yeah.
stuff. But, like, yeah, it's like the guitar on this is really good throughout.
Yeah.
Which I think like, just really makes the album even minus the noise, which just, like, I really like that. I like how noisy it gets. I like how it is as a mood piece. It really establishes this cool mood to me.
I agree. I agree with that. I like, you know, all the instruments. Like,
Yeah.
horns
Tons of
come in,
instruments.
like
Steel drums at one
piano.
point. There's organs, there's
Yeah.
accordions, there's, some, like, horns.
Some kind of crazy noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird stuff done with guitars.
Yeah.
Sounds like banjos or just like noise, you know? A lot of stuff in there.
Yes. Give me some banjos.
Yeah, you kind of bursted my bubble when you said it's not a banjo, because
I gotta
I
delve
love a
into this.
banjo.
As best as I
And
can
I
tell,
will-
it's not.
Is it
Well,
a banjo?
That, to me, was its redeeming quality, because I love a banjo for some odd reason, always have.
Me too.
And you're telling me it wasn't a banjo? No. Now I hate it. I'm just kidding. But
Ah.
it needed to be. In my eyes and ears, it's going to be, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good album. Like I said, I wanted to get y'all to listen to something, like an hour's worth of something I like, since you made me do it twice with the Taylor Swift.
Hey.
I think it was more than twice.
I like sharing in your I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But anyway, I like that you shared this with us.
Yeah, I figured y'all wouldn't like it as much. You don't have an appreciation.
No, I
for
didn't.
it.
But I did it for you and for the podcast
Yes,
and for the
I did it for
fans, you know.
For the fans.
We gotta hear
Gotta
it.
mix it up, you know?
We gotta mix things up, hear new sounds.
Yeah, definitely interesting to hear y'all's opinions on this, even if they're
Yeah.
wrong.
Even if they're
Well,
wrong.
I feel like you kind of knew. I always am like, I don't love it, but I like the
yeah.
creativity. Like I
We're
always
nicer than you, Bryce. You'll be
Yeah.
like, I absolutely hated this one. And
Yeah,
we're like,
you're like,
okay,
this
cool.
is
Yeah,
dull.
That's true. I figured Brenna might like it more, but I guess not.
Well,
You
shouldn't
thought
hate
I would
it.
like it more?
Yeah.
Well,
I knew I
okay.
would like it more.
I thought I was gonna like it because normally when you show me music, I love a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
But this one I wasn't vibing with.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's anything else to say?
No, I mean, thumbs up, I guess.
Yeah, it's no for me, but
A reluctant thumbs up.
Yeah. Well.
I won't yuck your yum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good album. Good discussion.
Yeah.
Take us out.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for coming, Brenna.
Thanks for inviting me.
And thanks for listening. Tune in next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.